When we are working in HTML and CSS, we need to be very careful, very specific about dimensions that we are working with in our documents. There are a number of dimensions that come into play. We set things like height and width. We also set transition times and over what time space the transition is going to take. Today we're going to concentrate on the dimensions that we use and that we set in our document. Now, I've got two different styles open here, CSS styles, and when we come down and find our container div, which contains everything in order to be able to center it with our margin settings, on both of these, you will notice that I've set one at 800 pixels and one at 80%. When we set things as pixels, we set them at a specified fixed width. It won't matter what size screen our user is using, it will always stay the same size. When we set things as percentages, the size will change to fill 80% of that screen. And what we have then is something that is a bit more flexible in terms of use. So if we look at the page here, this is our 800 pixel width tab. It looks good on this screen size. But if I was to change it and shrink it down, eventually it falls off the end. Slightly differently, we have an 80% website, where when I scale it down, okay, the content's falling off because I haven't changed any of that for the moment, but you can see that the navigation, as we see it here, is still resizing with the page. We would need to set everything else to resize in the same way, but this is the first step towards creating dynamic content which resizes relative to the screen of the user. It's quite important to make sure that you specify which you are using. If you intend for something to be a certain percentage of the screen so that it will resize and resize well, you need to make sure you consider that and work out a percentage rather than an actual set width. What I would like you to do for this SCOLA activity is to load up a style sheet and code of your own and have a look and change some of the settings so that it is responsive and will work well on different screen sizes.